on here. And what's going on here is we're getting bigger and bigger. I'm getting bigger and bigger. I'm getting better and better, and I'm getting more and more successful. If you have not checked out the bigger t-shirts, go ahead and check out the bigger t-shirts. Go run them up. Okay. Go run them up. Go get you one. Go get your baby cousin sister Mama Tracy one. Remember when you order it, you got to send your receipt to my email with your name, size, and shipping address. So order, send receipt, name, size, shipping address. It's very simple. Um, so yeah, that is that. I came in here to really talk to y'all about something else other than what I'm talking about right now. But before we get started with that, I did want to let y'all know, keep streaming bigger. Check out Ain't No Lover Boy FR. And also check out my t-shirts. So yeah, I know it's early in the morning. Um, so like I said, I will not be on here for a long time, but I did want to come on here and check in and talk to you guys. So, there's a couple things I want to talk about, just my past, you know, um, when is it time to throw in the towel, my feelings towards ex-lovers in the past, and what I do in my free time. So that's what I'm on here talking about right now. And I just want to, like talk about how it's been a lot of times in the past where I've dated people or dealt with people that I really didn't want to deal with. You see what I'm saying? And I guess, I guess you would ask me, why, Mason? Why did you deal with people that you didn't really want to deal with? And maybe it was because hmm, part of me felt like I needed them, whether it was emotionally, physically, um, financially. Um, Part of me just felt like I needed other people around me, and if I'm being honest with you, part of me felt like that all the way up until last summer, like all the way up until last June, when life kind of forced me to be by myself. And nothing crazy happened. It's just that, life kind of like, I moved back home, my car got gone. And, so I kind of been stuck, being by myself, but it revealed a lot to me. It revealed a lot to me. It revealed things to me, such as what I'm speaking on now. And, when it comes down to um, my past and all that different type of stuff like that, I think honestly I should have left sooner, and I'm saying this because like let me break it down. So like I met my ex in like 2023 October. By May of 2024, I knew I should have been gone already. I knew that I was already done. You know, um, with that individual. So it's like now that I'm elevated, it's like I'm a whole different person. I'm a whole new person. So it's like my past probably couldn't hold to me now, not because I'm any better. Well, yeah, definitely I'm a little better. I ain't gonna lie. Not because I'm, any more special, but because I know my worth now. I know my worth. And because I'm you have to have capacity. You have to have, you just have to be on my level, my vibration. You have to be on my level in order to get me. So that's just all I could put it. So like, yeah. So that's really just that, uh it's like I'm coming out of this phase, and I've been at it for a while now, but I'm coming out of it's like in life I realize the only thing you really need is yourself. You only really need yourself. And like it sounds a little sad, it sounds corny, it sounds cliche, but it's true. What I tell you about that corny cliche shit, it's always true. It's always true. And like I've really just learned that like I am that guy. So like when I do start stepping back on the scene, whether it's date, because I even cut all my friends off. I cut all the friends off, because they wasn't real anyway. People who don't support you, they just support the idea of you, or they just support the version of you that they met when they know you. Those aren't your real friends. So I cut my friends off, family. It's like last year, everybody went bibbity bobbity boo. Everybody went bibbity bobbity boo. It was like boo, gone. And I'm grateful that spirit worked it out that way, because in that time, I took time to work on my career, my craft, my business. I took time to refine myself, who I am as a person and all those different type of things. But I just realized, the me that I was, I'm not that person anymore, especially when it comes to like love. Like, and it's baffling because like as I look back on it, it's like, why was I like that? It's like I look in the mirror now, it's like I had no, and I'm not talking about physical. Yeah, the physical's good, but I'm talking about underneath underneath my physicality. Like I don't even know why I was so pressed in the past anyway. You know, it's like, I don't know. I think people should have just got my memo. And, you know, like, I think I was trying to fit into a box or trying to fit into something that needed to be fitting into me, you know? Um, and that's just that. I had to really learn that, like, my words, who I am, everything that I bring to the table, everything. I'm the full package. I'm the full package. Like, I'm the full package. I had to learn that, you know. And when you're surrounded by people who they see that you're the full package, they see that you know you're worth something. And if they don't want to step it up, they're gonna try to make you not see that. They're gonna try to make you not see who you truly are. So it's like, I see who I truly am. And it's like, you know, it's been a long time coming, but I'm very, very, very grateful. And it's like, to my past, to my exes and all that, it's like it's done. It's like it's done, you know. And I'm not trying to be bougie, you know. I had this bad thing that I always used to try to like. I always used to try to like, you know, smooth it over about emotions, how people would feel about me. And it's like, you know, my past is my past. I'm done. You can call me bougie, call me bougie. I'm elevating. I don't care, you know. But the thing about it is, like, at that time, they didn't think I was gonna be shit. They didn't think I was gonna do anything with my life. So like, now that I'm here, it's like, yeah, and it's like, I've become so much more regal, you know. And if you don't know what the word regal means, it just means, like, I guess it means like professional, you know, like royal, like, you know, just elegant. I've just become more different than who I was when I dated that person, when I had those friends. I'm different, you know, and different in a good way, not different in a bad way. Um, it's like, I can't go back to my past. I'm not attracted to my past anymore. And I'm not talking about a surface level physical thing. I mean words, conversation, um, a lot of different things. I don't like my past anymore, you know? Um, I think I oftentimes in the past, I met people they wanted to be the person to me that they thought I wanted them to be. And it's like, no, I wanted you to be yourself and just match my fly, match my fire, match my ambition, match my brains, match everything about me, you know, but I want you to be yourself. I don't need a copy and paste of me. I don't want to be looking at me. You know, y'all, let's talk for a second, Lions. You know how you have some people when they date certain people, specifically in this, you know, it's like they're dating somebody that's just like them. Like, I don't want a yes man, whether it's my friend, a business partner, or a relationship. I don't need a yes man. What I need is a solid person, a solid individual around me who is within themselves. And that's that. So, you know, like, I just think, yeah, I was meeting a lot of people who they didn't have a sense of identity. I was finding my identity. So because I was finding my identity, certain people they played with me, certain people they tried to take, you know, just it's just different stuff like that, you know. Um, Even like, you know, I think about one friend that I had, the last friend that I cut off. I had to let them go because I feel like you're copying my emotes. I feel like you're copying my you just it's like I've met a lot of people in the past because they didn't have an identity. What's up, Samantha? What's up, Eco? This is the Lions Den. If you're new to the Lions Den, welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, so I feel like I've dealt with a lot of people who, you know, like, they've tried to like assume my identity or assume, you know, try to copy my essence. And I guess in the past it used to piss me off because, like, I'm working on myself. The same people who wanted to sit back and copy me are the same people who, when I was fat, they called me fat. They said I was ugly. They said I wasn't gonna be shit. But those are the same people who wanted to copy me now. I don't get it. I don't get it. So that lets me know it's deeper than me. It's something with those people. It's not a me thing. It's a them thing. And, you know, when you move forward from that, life ultimately becomes so much better. Um, so like, yeah, you know, a lot of times now in my free time, you know, I guess I'll say I do work out, you know, a little bit, just a little bit, nothing too major. You know, I'm not trying to be ripped, but I also, you know, I play The Sims. I don't know if y'all know what The Sims are, but let me tell y'all a little story. So when I was a little boy, my mama used to have, you know, the computers back in the day. They used to be like box computers, and you know, the keyboards and stuff. You used to plug the keyboards in on the like into the little motor thing. And I remember, like, at night, I don't know why my mama didn't want me to play Sims, but she didn't. So like at night, I would wake up in the middle of the night. I would log on her computer and I would sneak and I was sneaking, you know, get on the computer or whatever. This one particular night, I thought I heard her coming. You know, my mama, I ain't gonna lie, I was scared of her growing up. I'm not gonna lie. So I thought I heard her coming, and I pulled my leg back, and it ripped the prongs out of the computer, out of the computer monitor. So that later on that day, you know, I went to school. She wasn't even coming. Okay, that's the crazy thing about it. Sims 3, yes, Sims 3. This happened on Sims 3. So she wasn't even coming. And I went to school later on that day. I went outside. I came back home from school. I'm thinking it's gonna be a good day. Next thing you know, I'm outside. And a little fun fact, how my voice sounds is it's like I have the copy of my mother's voice, except I have a man voice and she's a woman, but it's like it sounds like her voice. So like I heard her call my name, and I could tell by the tone it was serious. I could tell by the tone I'm about to get my ass whooped. She was like, "Who's been here, playing on my computer? Who's been on here?" Da 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 da. And it was me. I'm not gonna lie. Who is this? It was me. So I'm not gonna lie. So I play The Sims a lot. Like this started ever since I was a little boy. I don't know if y'all remember Sims Life Story or all those different little Sims games. I used to run them up. Sims 4 right now is a little whack, a little trash. I don't really care for it. Sorry, Sims, but y'all can step it up. I'm sorry, but y'all can step it up. When y'all come out with Sims 5, it has to be better. That's just something I do, like aside from my notoriety, when I'm at home chilling, I do a lot of yoga. I'm gonna play Call of Duty, Fortnite. I'm really big. I'm not really big on it, but like I like gaming. Something I'm learning is that my identity cannot just be artist, work, creativity. I gotta have a little personality. I gotta have a little something, something, something. Yeah, everybody's calling my phone right now. What's going on? What's going on? I gotta have a little something, something, something. You know what I mean? To do outside of my creative craft. So Sims in the future, I am gonna need a collab. Put some of my songs on there. She be lore. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so like that's definitely that. So like yeah, I'm also a dog dad, preparing for who is this? Y'all hear? I'm sorry, y'all keep hearing that boom, boom, boom. It's emails, calls. Um, I am also a dog dad, So I have 2 baby girls, pit bulls. They're sweet. They're my my little stinker butts. So yeah, so I really had to, just really come on here and let it be known like where I am, what am I doing with my life, I'm comfortable. I got my dogs, they're like my kids, my career is going good, my past is my past. I ain't got time for that. I don't got time for anything that, anything like that. It's like I'm so different that I don't even recognize myself. Like, and I'm not talking about a physical thing, I'm talking about my mindset. Like I've matured and I've become into a person that even I don't recognize. And I think that's beautiful. I think that's so like life is you're not supposed to become typical. Typical. I'm not a typical. Even if I wasn't a superstar, y'all. I got my blonde hair in right now and I'm really feeling real good. I ain't gonna lie, this shit looks good. Like the way the waves is waving, I'm sorry. But like even if I wasn't a superstar, I would still be out of the box. Like I would still be out of the box. I would still be, like different. That's all I can say. But I have a purpose bigger than me, y'all, bigger than even what I know. So it's gonna all pop out eventually, I'm here to spread something to the masses. I don't just know what it is just yet. Aside from the music and all the different type of stuff like that, it's the words that I say. It's about me, how people feel when I speak to them, my relatability, the fact that I'm able to be in Hollywood but still be myself. That's amazing, Autumn Love. I'm just not reading your comment. I think you like The Sims because it's chill, slow pace compared to my fast personality, fast, 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 fast. Well, if you can't keep up, I think that's a PP, a personal problem, not mine. And I make a month-long sim story in 2-3 days. Like it's not I speed through it. Like I'm not about to be dealing with the same family for too long. I'm about to make a new family, put in my money cheat codes and build them up. I actually like creating like how like on it's one world on Sims 3 where you can like make families and like you can like it's like all of the lots are empty. You can make a family, then you play with them, you go back and make another. I like building worlds. That's what I do. So I don't just make family, I build worlds. And you can even tie that back to my artistry. I build worlds. So yeah, that is that, So that's that, I've really moved forward from my past. I've really healed, I've really done. And listen, I think it's important because my past didn't think I was going to make it this far, y'all. The people from my past, I'm not talking about us who we're talking to. The people from my past thought I wasn't going to make it to where I've made it to. And once they see where I'm going, jaws are going to hit the floor. Jaws are going to hit the floor. So it's like, yeah, I'm comfortable. I've excelled past my past, and I should have done that. If I wish I could like show people, like, you know, how people have treated me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like now those same people are like, you know what, I'm sorry, I apologize. It's like, kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. You know, because of the simple fact of the matter, me as a person, whether I'm whatever I'm doing in my life, I've always treated people with kind respect. I've always been kind to people. So it's like, who the hell were y'all to think y'all could play with me? And then I'm such a sweet person. Y'all, they act like I was evil. They act like I was out here doing harsh things to people. People were literally hating on me for no fucking reason other than I was different and I was doing something that people had not seen before where I was from. So it's like, yeah, nah, you didn't, nah, Autumn, nah, you didn't offend me at all. You didn't offend me at all. And if I offended you by what I said, I apologize. But no, you didn't offend me. Um, so yeah, that's that. You know, that's really just that. You know, it's been a long time coming. But I think ultimately, when you find peace within yourself, you don't really care about what the world has to say. Like when you find peace within yourself, you really don't care about what what the world has to say and what people outside of you have to say about you. And I just think that's where I'm at. Like once you really, and it's like it sounds corny and cliche, but like I said before, and I've said on previous lives, once you know who you are and what you bring to the table, like y'all, Denzel Washington could walk in the room and I wouldn't. Aaron Pierre could walk, and I swear to God, I wouldn't care because it's like I know who I am, and I only use them as an analogy because it's like those are the world's quote unquote finest men at the time. It's just I'm confident within myself. You know, an artist who has done more than me could walk in the room, and I'm still going to be myself because I'm Mason Jyree, not only physically but like emotionally, spiritually. I'm myself. I'm grounded. You know what I mean? I'm in my body, so it's like yeah. Recently, I don't know if there's like a frontal lobe development thing. Y'all let me know because I know a lot, but I don't know it all. So I don't know if it's a frontal development thing, but it's like I've recently just started like, you know, for a while, my first 23 years, it's like I was living life outside of my body. It's like damn near like I was a sim. But it's like now I'm like in my body. I can't describe it. It's like now I'm here. It's weird. I know it's a little bit weird to me too, but it's like now I'm here. So I think that's, you know, I'm more grounded, I'm more steady. And I'm gonna be honest, like even with the people, my friends and the people in the past that I dated, it's like I delusional? My head definitely was in the clouds because now that I look back on it, it's like that person wasn't even meant to stand beside me. You know, like it's not about a wolf thing, it's just about a frequency thing, a vibe thing, you know. That person, it just was. I look back, I'm like, nah, that really wasn't meant anyway. That really wasn't, you know, it anyway. So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I've really outgrown situations and people that were meant to be outgrown. And I'm grateful for that. Like, and the whole time in the past, I thought, whoa, yeah, I'm alone. Nobody's around me. And it's like, here it is a year later, and I'm great. I'm doing great. I'm glad those people aren't around me. Thank you, God. You got them away from me. Thank you. I don't even know if I would have been able to, you know, to do what I'm doing. Like things like the TV, the T-shirt you see on the screen, you know, being able to work on my TV show line, dropping new music. I don't think I would be in good googly moogly. Can I get it out? I don't think I would have been able to do any of that if I had not cut certain people off. And I'm gonna keep it real. It was kind of above me. Like life just started knocking people off. Like, you know, like, and I don't mean it literally. I mean like just removing people from my life. Like literally, you know, it just start boom, 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 people just falling off. And it's like, okay, well, what's to come next? Like, you know, what do I do now? You know, and I did spend a lot of nights crying. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know it don't even sound like I cry, do it. But and I don't cry for long. I only cry for minutes. And then I look at myself like, oh, I look a fucking mess. Let me wipe my face. So you know, I've spent plenty of nights crying, you know, wishing, praying for new people, new friends. And it's like, oh, I don't even have that mindset anymore. You know what I mean? I don't even know why I had that mindset. This is before this is before I kind of like woke up. You get my drift? This is before I kind of like woke up for real, for real. And by woke up, I mean like I realized, hold up, I don't need nobody around me. I got this. And like, you know, sometime in life we think inside we're like, I don't need anybody, but deep down inside, you do. You do. I'm not saying it for me because I'm past that point, but I still got to talk to the people. You may say like you don't want anybody, but you know for a fact you do deep inside. So it's like I even got past that point. So it's like, you know, I'm really, 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 really good. I honestly feel like, you know, like when it comes to like, you know, love and this next chapter of my life, if I'm being honest, like it's not where I'm from. Like it's different, you know, it's different. I'm different. You know, I've grown. You know, the things that I once were attracted to, I'm not attracted to anymore. You know what I mean? Like And we could talk about, and when I don't say attraction, people are so salacious. I don't mean sexually. I mean like, anything. Like just certain stuff that I was attracted to, I'm not attracted to anymore. And I think because I'm becoming more refined in my, just a little detour, but I don't give a damn. Refined in my sexuality. It's like I even ask myself, like, do I even like? I mean, I still like them, but sometimes niggas get on my nerves. Sometimes men get on my nerve. Like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, God damn. So it's like, do I even really like them? Like, it's like I just think I'm more fluid. And I feel like coming from where I come from, women were more so like if you like men or if you did something with a man, you're gay. So I just automatically assumed the position. But it's like, in all actuality, no, I'm not gay. In all actuality, no. I think I'm just fluid. I think I'm just free. So it's like, yeah, I think that's very, 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 very important. So I'm just realizing what I like, what I don't like, the people in the past, were they good for me, you know? And I think, honestly, if I'm being real with you, I think if you're growing every day in life, if you're not the person that you were in November now, you're going to be having the same thoughts that I'm having. You're going to be thinking the same damn way. So keep growing and keep glowing and keep going towards your goals. It sounds corny and cliche, but what have I said for the third time? It is true. It's very, 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 very true. Um, your friends that you had in 2015 are not the friends now. And listen, I'm not telling y'all this because, baby, I don't be around a lot of people. I don't even care for 1,000 friends. But I'm telling y'all this, in life, you're supposed to always keep elevating. I don't give a damn what you are, what you're doing. I think what I'm doing, and like, I think sometimes just status and wealth confuses people. It really does confuse people, especially the average person. I don't even know if I should be saying this for real, but I think it confuses the average person because at the end of the day, it's like, I don't care who you are, where you come from, how much money you have, go towards the things deep down inside of you that make you happy. That's what I'm doing. I'm not just doing this because I want some damn clout. I'm doing this because this is what makes me happy. Putting my music out, communicating with my people, putting my TV, doing everything I'm doing. That's what makes me happy. Those are my deep down inside goals. You got to do it for you. You got to dig down deep within you and find out what it is for you. And once you do that, you won't be Mason Jyree, but you will have the imprint. You will have that whole, I got it myself. I don't, I'm confident in myself. And I don't mean like fake confidence. I mean quiet confidence, real confidence, the real deal. Okay. So listen, Lions, I love y'all. When I say I love you, don't forget it. It's your boy, Mason Jyree. And if you're new to the Lions Den, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are not new, then you already know what's going on here. And what's going on, we getting bigger and bigger, better and better. Do not forget to check out the bigger TV. Damn. Do not forget to check out the bigger t-shirts and the bigger song and Ain't No Lover with FR. Once again, it's your boy, Mason Jyree. I love y'all, Lions. Keep it safe, keep it hot, keep it spicy, and au revoir.